Hello, I'm Chaima. I'm from Morocco. I've been studying in China for almost 2 years. Today, I'm in Beijing's Summer Palace, walking along Kunming Lake, the imperial water that mirrors mountains and pavilions. So follow me to see the causeway and hidden courtyards. Follow me, 跟我走吧。
Kunming Lake sits at the foot of Longevity Hill in the Summer Palace, a Qing imperial garden renowned for blending natural topography with crafted views. Here, the lake and the man-made hill form a semi-natural ensemble. Temples and halls crown the ridge, while on the water the iconic patterns of a single causeway with 6 bridges and a lake dotted by 3 aisles unfold. Historically, the lake served dual functions: reservoir and parade ground for water drills, linking courtly leisure with statecraft. Today, the Summer Palace remains the most intact of the 3 hills and 5 gardens, letting visitors read design ideas in situ through shoreline paths, bridges, and long corridors framing shifting scenes. These paths choreograph movement so that views open and close like chapters. A hallmark of Chinese garden craft deployed here at monumental scale.
So from Kunming Lake, we can read the wider map. The capital's western suburb once held the legendary of 3 hills and 5 gardens. It's an open city of water, woods, and courts, vast in scale and treated by roads, temples, fields, and royal parks. Its scale reframed how emperors lived, governed, and staged nature. Now let's look at the West Causeway. It's modeled on Hangzhou's Su Causeway. It splits water and carries 6 different bridges.
The West Causeway. It divided the waters into West Lake and Kunming Lake and ensured exchange through 6 bridges from north to south. Jehu, Binfeng, originally Sangju, Yudai, Jing, Lian, and Lu. Planted with willows and peaches, the causeway became the stage for the famed Jiangnan in the North Spring. Its bridges acting like camera apertures that compose towers on the hill, island temples, and broad sheets of water into framed pictures. Between Lian and Lu bridges stands Jingming Pavilion, its name drawn from a classic line about spring's clear light and calm waves.
Now we arrive at Jingming Pavilion. Its name comes from Fan Zhongyan's famous essay, Memorial of Yueyang Tower. When spring is warm and the sun is bright, the waves remain calm.
Jingming Pavilion is situated on the West Causeway of Kunming Lake, positioned between Lian Bridge and Lu Bridge. It was constructed during the Qianlong reign of the Qing Dynasty as part of the large-scale expansion of the Summer Palace. The pavilion is 2-story, designed in the traditional Chinese style with overhanging eaves and a view over the lake surface. It functions as a central landmark of the West Causeway, marking the midpoint of the 6 bridges that divide and connect the waters of Kunming Lake. Historically, such pavilions served as resting points and viewing platforms, while also embedding literary and cultural references into the landscape planning of imperial gardens.
Last time, I visited the Guo Shoujing Memorial, and today, here at Kunming Lake, I learned that this lake is also part of his hydraulic legacy. It not only solved flooding in the western suburbs, but also provided reliable water for the city's supply, farmland irrigation, grasslands, and the building of the imperial gardens.
Kunming Lake originated from the Yuan Dynasty water projects of Guo Shoujing, who diverted springs to create a reservoir linked with the Tonghui River and the Grand Canal. In 1749, Emperor Qianlong further expanded the lake by dredging springs and waterways around Xiangshan and Yukon Mountain. These efforts controlled flooding in the western suburbs and secured water for urban supply, farmland irrigation, transport, and imperial garden construction. As Beijing's first large reservoir, Kunming Lake played a crucial role in the city's water conservancy and the history of the Grand Canal. Walking along the West Causeway, the surface of Kunming Lake resembles a mirror, reflecting palaces and mountains, while also refracting centuries of Beijing's water history. In the Yuan Dynasty, Guo Shoujing diverted springs and built reservoirs, linking rivers and canals to make this lake a key hub of western Beijing's water system. During the Qianlong reign, large-scale dredging and expansion combined the function of water management with the artistry of garden design. Today, as we stroll here, each step reveals a new scene, unfolding like a scroll of the city of mountains and waters, where Beijing's enduring water culture and the exquisite wisdom of classical Chinese architecture and garden art still echo together.